Alcohol tends to come to school in water bottles. We see most of the time it's in clear plastic containers of some sort. Some of the kids do have the metal containers like your Yeti cups and those kinds of things, and those are a little bit harder for us to detect. But if we suspect that a student has alcohol, and it really only means that another kid walks up and says, "Hey, Mr. Love, I think this kid's bottle contains alcohol," then I'm now able to do a search. And what that means is I will search the kids' entire bags. They have to take their shoes off, socks, pockets are searched. We then check and make sure that there's not any liquids in any of their containers, and if there are, we will smell those. Remember too that on every campus we do have breathalyzers, so if a student is suspected of having alcohol, we can test for that. We also have our nurse that does testing for drugs and alcohol, and those tests are admissible in court. So just remember, anytime we have any of those incidents, we do have some of those tools to help us make sure that we have valid results. Here's the things that I think sometimes parents don't understand is if a student is in possession, and even if they didn't bring it, that student's still going to be considered in possession and they're going to get in some trouble. If a student has taken a drink of alcohol and it was someone else's alcohol, but they didn't come report that that alcohol was on campus, they can still be liable. So just being around it, if knowing that someone has it may or may not get you in trouble, but the right thing to always do is if you find out, please come let us know. That way we know that you are innocent in whatever is going on with that alcohol, and then we can take the appropriate steps from there. The consequences almost always will be a trip to our DAEP campus. So that is a minimum of 30 days. And if you're not familiar with the DAEP campus, it is obviously not here at BMS. Students are subject to sit in some cubicles all day, and all they really have available to them is to do work. 30 days is the minimum. If it's something where a student has done this multiple times, then the days will go up from there. So remember, anything illegal like alcohol, drugs, these vape pens that are coming to schools, they carry some pretty hefty consequences. So just be careful and keep it away from our campuses. And parents, we have kids that you think would never do something like that. Just be aware. Check their social media every now and then. Check their backpacks. See what they've got going. And that's really the best way to know what your kid is up to. And then let us help. Contact us. We're here for you guys.